Are you wanting to start a podcast in 2026? Because, hey, why not? It's a new year, right? I'm going to show you guys all the gear that I recommend that you get for the best budget, for the best quality content that you can produce. I'm going to go over headphones, audio interface, and then best microphones. So, without further ado, let's get into it. First thing I recommend that you get is going to be your audio interface. I recommend the Zoom PodTrak P4 next. Zoom just released this thing a couple months ago, and it has been awesome to use so far, especially if you're wanting to do like a mobile setup where you're not tied down to one place. This thing will let you go anywhere. So to start off with, this thing, it has 4 XLR inputs. You can see them there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to go along with that, you also have 4 1/8" headphone jack inputs to monitor your audio. It also has 48 volt phantom power with that little switch there. You got your micro SD card slot, and then you have a slot, a USB-C port for power, and then you have a USB-C port for data transfer. Flip it around here on this side, you have a optional spot for a Bluetooth adapter. So if you want to have a remote caller, you buy the optional adapter, plug it in, and you can route that to one of your audio channels on the PodTrak. That's pretty much it for this. Like I say, you get pretty much any micro SD card you want. And I recommend probably at least 128 gigabyte just to be on the safe side. It has 4 of these sound pads. You can put in custom sounds if you want, and you can trigger them using these buttons. On this side here, you have an AI noise reduction right there. That pretty much eliminates all of your background noise, like air conditioners or construction work, pretty much everything. You got your compressor tool, and then you have another tab for tone. As far as I know, that just makes your voice a little deeper, a little more punch. And then of course you have your menu button. That is the audio recorder that I recommend you get. Alright, recorder, we need microphone. The microphone that I recommend for the budget setup is gonna be the Shure SM58. These things are made out of metal, and they are very heavy duty. You got your XLR plug in there. You can get these 25-foot XLR cables off B&H for like 20 bucks. So if you want to get 4, get 4. If you only have a 2-person podcast, you just need 2. Alright, SM58. Make sure you get one of these little windscreens with it. They're like $5 just to keep a little bit of the noise out of it. And that's pretty much it for the microphone side. Unless you want to have a more permanent setup, you can get like a Rode pod mic or something along those lines, and then you can either have it boomed overhead like my mic, or you can have it on the table. Choice is up to you. As for audio monitoring, I use the Beyerdynamic DT270 Pros. They got the soft suede type ear cups, and they are very comfortable. So I can wear these things for hours and not have any issues. And also, you can plug the cord into either side. So whichever side you feel more comfortable on, you can plug your cord in to either side. But that is pretty much it. You just hook your microphone up to your XLR port, hook your headphones up, and then press record, and that records the audio for your podcast. If you're planning on doing a video podcast, get you a couple Sony FX30s, because that's by far the best value camera for a podcast. You never have to worry about it overheating, and the APS-C lenses are a whole lot cheaper than full frame. So that's a podcast setup that I recommend for 2026. Get out there and create some content, guys. One little side note, if you want something to carry all your stuff in, I use this Pelican vault case. I think it's a V V300, Pelican V300, and it holds. Right now I only have 2 microphones and 2 sets of these Bayer Dynamics. So it holds my 2 XLR cables. It holds these, and I also keep this in there, just you never know when you might need a magic arm. Spare USB-C cable, because my iPhone always dies, so I keep that. And then I also keep a V-mount battery to help power the PodTrak, because it only has a spot for 2 AA batteries. So I put the AA batteries in, but I also hook the V-mount up through the power port via USB-C, and just to make sure that it doesn't die. And here is the case. Got a couple more junk in here. I mounted this little plate here inside the case, and that holds the V-mount battery like that, so I don't have to worry about it rolling around, and everything else goes right here. So if you want to get started with your podcast in 2026, this is a setup you should get. Make sure you like this video, comment if you have any suggestions or questions, and make sure you give me a follow. I'll catch you guys on the next one.